Okay, everyone, I'm just going to give a little miniature tour here of the new Angular Holdings Editor in Evergreen 3.9. I am starting here with a bib that I picked quasi at random, and it is how to break up with fast fashion so that we're wearing clothes that we can use for a long time. And as usual, I'm going to pick on my former employer to look at one of their items here. And so I'm going to hit the item editor button here. And it's going to load me into the holdings editor. Now, the first thing that I want to show, because I always forget about this, is that you have a choice for how this interface is configured. And that is the unified holdings and item attributes display. If we turn that on, then we're going to have just one tab here that has both our call number / barcode information, and then we're going to have our item sort of variables down here. If we uncheck that, which is the default, it separates them out into two tabs, one tab for the holdings and one tab for item attributes. So I have met many catalogers who prefer one and many who prefer the other. So that is completely up to you. The interfaces are the same. It's just, are they stacked on top of each other or are they next to each other in tabs? So that is the first one I wanted to mention, because I think people will want to take a look at that. Then the other things that you can do here are you can hide various things that you don't necessarily use. We have very few libraries who use fine level and loan duration, the short, normal, long, and I forget what the fine settings are. And so if we uncheck those buttons, it then takes it out of this display. So if we look back over here, then we can say, all right, I never set is holdable on an item level. I always use, shelving locations or circulation modifiers to control that one. And so we can just check that box. And then when we click back over, that is going to be removed from our view here. So you can remove those or put them in to your heart's content. All this is sticky, so it's going to be associated with your workstation, or I'm sorry, with your login. And so these will kind of follow you around where you're logged in. So I like those a lot. And there are some other preferences in here. If you don't, almost none of our libraries note which classification system they're using. So there's lots of things here that you can turn on or off. And for libraries that catalog for multiple locations, the change circulating library when owning library changes can be very useful. We also have some libraries that do it the other way, where all the all the items are owned by the system, but the circulating library is different libraries. So that's another one where you're going to want to pick it based on how your library or system is set up. Elizabeth, is there anything else I should cover while I am recording?
No, I think you got everything.
Okay. I'm going to